Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go ahead and give PIKKON, the Rainbow Star. I actually really like PIKKON, I think. PIKKON is seeming pretty solid to me. I gave PIKKON some pretty good equips because PIKKON, I think, is my shining hope to no-iteming Super AJL Extreme Super Battle Road, so that is very exciting. I do still need to, however, give our boy PIKKON some link levels before we'll continue on with the Rainbow, the Rainbow Showcase here. And then, of course, I'm going to hit my ass off to get this man to full level 10 links. But, again, I'm liking what I'm seeing from PIKKON so far. He definitely does seem like a fairly good unit. So, let's see how good he is. Rainbow. Alright, so we are in an event with our boy, PIKKON. So I've gotten his links a little bit, raised up here. Now, PIKKON is very good. I would say from the little I've seen and used of him, he is definitely an impressive unit, no doubt about that. Alright, so we're going to be able to get a few links active here. So what is this that we have active for our boy, PIKKON? So we have Fierce Battle, Cold Judgment, and we also have Experienced Fighters all active. So that's good. So this Gohan has Cold Judgment, does he? Cold Judgment, again, is a pretty damn good link. Huge to defense. So yeah, PIKKON at 178k right there. And don't forget, PIKKON has got, quite a few link levels to go. So this could be even higher for him. Definitely very impressive when you consider one Rainbow Orb for PIKKON. And he is able to, get a very, very nice sort of buff here. So see, watch this, right? So I'm going to hit this right here. I don't even have to worry about, well, I would have needed one more key, but with PIKKON getting 3 Type Orbs and then the Rainbow Orb, I mean, he's going to give key, attack, defense, everything to hold the rotation. Yeah, almost, dude, 200k defense with a 50% chance to dodge, and he guaranteed seals, and he greatly lowers attack, and he's going to be super effective against all types. He's good. PIKKON is good. So far, at this moment right here, I like PIKKON better than Janemba, I think, easily. 2.9 million attack stat right there, but it's super effective against all types, so it's actually way better than just 2.9, right? So yeah, see you later. That's pretty good right there. And he's greatly lowering attack, and he seals, super effective against all types, with basically a 3 million attack stat, and he's supporting the whole rotation, and he has 200k defense, and he has a 50% chance to dodge. All right, we're done. PIKKON is pretty good. Oh no, the cord! No, I'm not. We're not actually done. The cord. No, no, not the cord. Oh. Okay, hello. Do you need me to cut cord? Thank you. All right, we're going back. All right, we're on to the next rotation. That's pretty good. And again, we did all that craziness. Remember, that was still turn 1, by the way. That's turn 1. PIKKON did that because again, any unit in the world could look turn 10. Oh, so good. So impressive. Any unit can do that, right? But turn 1, putting up numbers like that is quite good. I really like what we just saw from PIKKON right there. I think PIKKON is really going to be a tremendous Super Battle Road unit. Battlefield as well. See, I would think that for the most part, you probably don't want to rely upon his support type abilities with the 3 Type Orbs that he gives, Super Class Key 2, 30% attack and defense. But it is going to be pretty easy for PIKKON to super attack. All he basically needs is 1 Rainbow Orb, and the boy is supering, right? So that's going to be very, very good. Okay, I'm gonna let the movie support Gohan fall off rotation, actually. Yeah, I think, and I'm gonna hit this, I guess. Well, I'll hit that right there. So now PIKKON, yeah, okay. So with PIKKON, you have to get a little bit creative, but if you can get those 3 Type Orbs, this is going to give a super attack now to Gogeta. Gogeta's now going to get a super attack because PIKKON gets those orbs in. 196k defense again, and we got the Rainbow Orbs, so he's got the 50% chance to dodge. I mean, 200k defense with a 50% chance to dodge is quite good. Then, again, the Rainbow Orb gives him the auto seal as well, the greatly lowering attack, the super effective against all types. He just does so much. Although on this turn, we're not going to be super effective against all types. So he did 2.6. Now, if we look at it in a vacuum, 2.6, honestly, for the newest Dokkan Fest exclusive, I mean, it's 2.6 is good, right? People are going to say, oh, Truth is just so used to his rainbow units and shit like that. And it's well, no, it's not 2018 anymore, where 2.6 is woo-wee! It's like, nah, that's okay, it's good. But, like, new units now, you know, we need to be doing 5 million and shit like that. Like, that's because Angel Gold and Frieza, you know, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta come out of the gate at 5-6 million attack stats. So, you know, you see 2.6 from Bojack and PIKKON, and it's like, it could be doing a little bit better there. But, again, with the Angel, Vegeta, or Goku on rotation, PIKKON does have that super effective against all types, which completely changes the amount of damage he's going to be doing. Again, the lowering attack is good. Like he's got a lot going on for him. I do like this PIKKON. And then, of course, next rotation, we're going to be able to use another one of his tricky little abilities here. This is what's going to make PIKKON, I think, a very interesting boy when it comes to taking him into, like, the Legendary Goku event or Infinite Dragon Ball History or one of these stages like this. PIKKON has the ability to use a Ghost Usher, like just a free Ghost Usher. I mean, that to me is pretty interesting, right? Like that's a nice little active skill ability that they gave our boy PIKKON. So, okay. So here we are on this turn. Bardock and Gine, PIKKON is actually going to work pretty well with, right? Like, he's going to share quite a few links. What do they have together? They have Fierce Battle, Cold Judgment, and Experienced Fighters. That's pretty good. So we can go ahead and put PIKKON in turn 1. Let's just go ahead and activate PIKKON's active skill right here. Again, this basically is a Ghost Usher. So now Janemba will not be able to attack, right? So this is canon right here, huh? So PIKKON, you know, this is PIKKON hurling out his insults and shit like that. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we got pretty lucky. So you'd think about this, right, and be like, oh, PIKKON and Bardock and Gine, you know, they don't have key links, it's not going to work. But it's like, well, this is the difference between PIKKON and Janemba. One of the big ones is that Janemba, in his fat form, like, how is he getting key? Like, you legitimately have to have, like, orb changers or support type units for Janemba to get key. Because, you know, 2 Rainbow Orbs gives him damage reduction. PIKKON, one of the strongest abilities PIKKON has, I'm telling y'all right now, is that 4 key he gets from Rainbow Orb, right? So, like, boom, we're just going to hit this. Bam. You know, he gives the whole rotation key. We got the Rainbow Orb, the ceiling, all this shit going on. Like, that boy PIKKON is good, man. What's his defense at right here? 1.72. So, this is PIKKON without support and no Angel, Goku, or Vegeta. 2.5. Again, that's not actually the craziest right there, right? Like, I'm not blown away by it. You see, exactly, Bardock and Gine at full level 1 links is higher, right? Like, it's not the craziest attack set for PIKKON right there. Like, I'm sure someone is screaming in the comments literally right now, that's good! You're hating! Why are you such a hater? Not every unit is the best unit in the game. It's like, well, again, remember, their goal is to get you to spend money and to summon on the banners. And PIKKON, like, 2.5 is not doing it for me. But again, he's bringing a lot of other stuff to the table. That's going to be really good. So, okay, let's go on to the next team. That was Movie Heroes. Let's move on to another team. Alright, so now we are over here on the Worthy Rival / Namekian team, and funny enough, PIKKON is going to look really good in this team, because he works incredibly well with the 2 Namekians, Nail and Piccolo, and then, you know, we're able to get the Angel Vegetas in here, so that we're able to get, this is actually good. I like this build right here, because there's no support type units, too, so this is just going to be PIKKON's power, you know, with fairly good links with some of these units, and then also with some of the Angel Vegetas, so we can get the unit super attack with Gogeta, right? 154k, yeah, that's good. Like, if he's going to start out at, like, 154k like that, I mean, because then he gets a support type buff, his defense is jumping up. You know, the 50% chance to dodge for him, man, I like PIKKON, dude, I do. I think he's pretty good, because the 50% chance to dodge activates immediately. It's like Majin Vegeta, right? Where, like, Majin Vegeta with 6 orbs can guard, but it activates immediately in slot 1 for him. See, these attack numbers, though, like, that's his only downside, is he's hitting really weakly. If you're not getting his unit super attack, he is hitting like for a Rainbow Dokkan Fest exclusive unit. You can argue with me all you want, but he's hitting like a feather. He just, he is. PIKKON hits like a feather if there's not an Angel Goku or Angel Vegeta with him. The good news is that it's not hard to do that. Like, I would say, I mean, Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, his restriction isn't really the worst either, just a Majin Buu Saga Goku, but like there's a lot of really good Angel Goku and Vegetas in the game, right? And we're gonna get just one more added to the rotation when we get the LR Physical Gogeta remake. We got the remake for STR Vegito. We're gonna get one for Physical Gogeta as well, and I mean that is gonna be really, really big time, man. It really is. That unit, because it's going to be on Otherworld Warriors, going to be on a lot of these different teams that we can get with PIKKON movie heroes, and it's just going to make PIKKON look even better. So, like, right now, you know, PIKKON is going to age well, I think. I mean, not from a damage perspective, but from a lot of other areas, he's definitely going to be looking good. I mean, one thing that's going to help with this PIKKON showcase, too, and him looking good, is we are getting really, really good luck with the orbs. I mean, you know, it's like, this is what was going on in my Janemba showcase as well. Like, we very easily could be getting shafted for orbs right now, and PIKKON is not going to look as good as he is right here. But, like, you know, when we get this rotation, where we're able to get all these type orbs, and then we also get the rainbow orb and shit like that, and PIKKON's going to look good. He just is. Now, one thing that's a little bit unfortunate for Global, of course, is that this Vegeta, you know, here we go. I mean, we were calling this out that the Vegeta was the better prize because this is a more rare, like, there's a bunch of Angel Gokus, but, like, Angel Vegeta like this is pretty uber rare. And now, here we go, like, because it wasn't an Angel Super Saiyan Goku, it was just a normal Super Saiyan Goku, just Super Saiyan Goku. And, like, now this Vegeta is actually going to be able to help activate this ability for PIKKON and shit like that, right? So, you know, the Angel Vegeta was definitely the better prize. I mean, Global's going to be able to get him eventually. It's not like he's never coming to Global, but the Angel Vegeta was definitely the better one to obtain right there. Okay, so, again, that attack stat's not that great, but this time we have super effective against all types, so that makes it very passable, right? Basically, like, you know, around like a 4 million attack stat and damage, which is much better. You know, like, so that's good. Additional super attacks looks like they cannot be the unit super. So the unit super attack is going to function as like an 18-key super attack for an LR. That's a good thing to note right there, right? That you can't do an additional and get the unit super attack again. Oh, that's interesting because you would think like you'd want to go full additional for PIKKON to, you know, maybe to work well with the super effective against all types, but I mean, for something like Super Battle Road, additionals is still going to be really well for him because he's greatly lowering attack, which is what? A 30% enemy attack debuff for 3 turns. A very, very powerful effect, right? Okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and transform with Piccolo. I mean, I love this, man. This team now, like, PIKKON is a major addition to this team, dude, for real. Like, this team, like, because Dokkan Fest Piccolo is still, like, stupid. Like, he's so dumb defensively. He does so much, but he's just, like, they so heavily restricted him, you know, on the teams you can use him and stuff like that. But now, you know, with PIKKON added to this team, like, that's quite the buff. And, like, LR Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta, you know, you could sit in on this team. He's very powerful as well. He got, like, 17. Worthy Rivals, I mean, PIKKON is exactly the type of shit that Worthy Rivals needed, man. He's going to help make this team function quite a bit better. I love that. This PIKKON, I think this was actually, Dokkan did a good thing with this PIKKON Dokkan Fest. I mean, I think the timing is maybe not the best. I feel like PIKKON would have worked better as, like, the unit that would come in, like, I don't know, like, June. Like PIKKON is, like, a good, like start of June Dokkan Fest for JP, or, like, the October Dokkan Fest or something like that, right? Not necessarily, like, New Year's dual Dokkan Fest material. But, I mean, it's hard for me to be negative about this PIKKON. Like, you know, we're using him in different teams and stuff like that, and he seems pretty consistent, honestly. Like, we're not really struggling with him to get, like, a lot of his good stuff. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Here, we'll go ahead and transform with Piccolo again. I mean, there's no reason not to transform with Piccolo, right? He just becomes so much better once he transforms. If you could do it, you definitely want to go ahead and do it. The only difference, really, is that he loses his defensive stacking, right? Whereas I think that he just raises defense on Super Attackers. I know he stuns, and maybe is that he raises attack? I can't remember. Yeah, again, our luck continues. Again, we're going to be able to get the all the orbs for his support type ability, plus the rainbow orbs he's going to need right there. And that's probably going to be it for this rotation. I don't imagine both PIKKON and Goku and Vegeta are going to survive right here. And then obviously with Angel Vegeta, we're going to be able to get the super effective against all types. 2.3 doesn't look that impressive, but again, once you get the super effective against all types, it works out much, much better. So we know that STR Janemba is actually going to be the unit that's getting his EZA during this celebration. I think it would be nice if we got the EZA for that Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. Or potentially even the free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Goku would be really nice right now. Just to give PIKKON some more options with Angel, Goku, and Vegeta cards. Not that there's good options already, but a few more is, of course, not going to hurt him whatsoever. Alright, so there's Worthy Rivals again. I feel like PIKKON is looking good. Sometimes without Goku and Vegeta around, his damage is a little bit suspect, but he's doing so much more that I don't, like, it's hard for me to say he's bad or anything like that, right? Like, you know, even though you compare his damage to any of these units, Gogeta, Angel Frieza, you know, they're all way above him. PIKKON is doing a lot. He's very good. Alright, so now we're on the Savior/Hybrid Saiyan team. Again, there's a few units we can get in here from the Hybrid Saiyan team, you know, and Saviors, kind of mix them together. I would say overall that Savior category is not the greatest, but PIKKON is definitely a nice addition to Gohan's category there. Now, in terms of our links, all we have here is Shocking Speed, so maybe this is not the greatest build, but whatever. We're having fun, okay? We're having fun. What's PIKKON at? 167k? Now, one thing I think that's very interesting about PIKKON and Janemba both is that their 50% support, like, units are really helpful to them. Because both PIKKON and Janemba want a bunch of type orbs to use their support type abilities, while Pan for PIKKON and Second Form Cell for Janemba are creating all these orbs, which is very, very useful. So that's interesting, because they're the hardest freaking units in the game to obtain, pretty much. No free-to-play player has got the 50% support, so that's ridiculous. 184k defense, by the way. All right, let's see what PIKKON is going to do on this rotation. Obviously, this isn't going to be that good because we don't have an Angel Goku around. We don't have an Angel Vegeta around to give him the super effective against all types. We do have AGL Pan super attacking first, which is an attack buff. Oh, she double supered. So that's 2 attack buffs. PIKKON might get up to 3.5 right here, huh? 3.32? Woo! Chill, PIKKON! It ain't 2017 anymore, brother. We might need to get a little bit higher than that with B-Pan's active skill. But he's still good, right? Obviously, the support type buff, the 50% chance to dodge, the good defense, right? Great lowering attack. PIKKON is bringing a lot to the table. So, like, it's certainly fun to clown on him a little bit for his not tremendous defense, I guess I could say. But, you know, he definitely could be a lot worse. I'm really hoping that Janemba, because right now I'm recording the Rainbow video for PIKKON before Janemba. I'm really hoping that Janemba is going to make me feel better about him. Because, like, when I use Janemba, it's kind of like, Like, I know Janemba's going to be crazy in Super Battle Road, but, like, so maybe it's just like one of those things where, like, Janemba, like, for, like, Dokkan event, like, showcases, is just like, oof. It's not the greatest, but we take him into any difficult mode, and he's going to really be able to excel there. And then, obviously, the thing about, like, Janemba is he's a big bad bosses unit, so, like, I'm literally not even going to do, like, the Super Battle Road video for Janemba or, like, Legendary Goku or anything like that until I get him to Link level 10. Why would I do that, right? Why would I take Janemba into these difficult modes before he gets big bad bosses level 10? Because it's just not, like, a true representation of what he's going to be able to do. So, wow. Okay. So, PIKKON up to 200k defense here. And the thing about PIKKON having 200k defense on this return right here is that it's actually going to be a bit better. Wait, does Gohan... Wait, let me just quickly double check this. Because I know when Gohan transforms, right, he does gain Shocking Speed, which can be good for PIKKON. And he keeps Cold Judgment as well. So we can go ahead and have Gohan transform. It's not going to hurt his linking with PIKKON. He's still going to have Cold Judgment, which is, you know, the big, like, defensive link. So, I mean, PIKKON, dude, is going to have, like, 220k defense on this rotation or something like that. Like, after he got all those orbs. Then he's got the 50% chance to dodge. Like, PIKKON really is going to be like a Super Battle Road King or something like that for real. He's going to be crazy. So let's go ahead and grab all this. Again, we're able to get the orbs and stuff like that. Defense 225k. That's really good. It's really good. That's really, really good for PIKKON. 2.79 is not as good as his defensive stat, but it's definitely passable with the seal and the great lowering attack and stuff like that. And you might go, oh, Gohan just did the same thing. It's like, well, Gohan gets hit once and that attack stat skyrockets, and he stacks before he transforms, and I have had him off rotation, right? So a little bit of a difference, but I can imagine what people are saying, right? Oh. This next rotation is going to be interesting. We're going to get PIKKON's defense to go even higher because we're going to have STR Ultimate Gohan on rotation. And STR Ultimate Gohan, remember, he is giving Super Class Allies defense as well, right? So that's going to be very interesting. You know, I really like PIKKON, man. Like, Angel Golden Freeze is definitely better. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is definitely better. We can use the Ghost Usher effect as well. Bojack is probably better. I mean, the thing about Bojack, though, is that, like, Bojack's Extreme STR, which we already had 50 good units for. Okay, so he's at 195k defense right there. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit less than before, right? We're not going to have as much defense as the last turn, but still pretty good. That Cold Judgment Link was coming in super clutch. All right, so we'll get this attack set. We'll probably, let's go to one more team. How about Otherworld Warriors, I guess? Yeah, we'll go to Otherworld Warriors. We'll get one more look at PIKKON, and then I will continue the long grind to get him to full Link level 10s. All right, take a look at that, right? I probably should have started a little bit earlier, but there was Angel Freeze at 3.94. Now, like, this is, you can see their first turn. Now let's take a look at what Angel Golden Freeze does. 6 million. See, that's, like, when I say, like, oh, 2.7, I'm not completely blown away by that PIKKON. I'm talking about shit like that. That Frieza can do, right? Like, and, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is doing similar shit, so it's like, I can also directly compare that to PIKKON too, by the way, because guess what? Angel Golden Frieza, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they're older than PIKKON, because PIKKON is brand new right now, whereas they're older. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So kind of a shadow, sneaky, good support type unit character. Well, not really support type unit. But he is, but not for PIKKON. But a sneaky good character to use with PIKKON is actually going to be Nova Shenron. They share a few links, actually. So they have what? Gentleman, which surprises, that's not a link you can get very often, right? So we have Gentleman, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, and Fierce Battle, all active. So PIKKON up to 161k defense. So I guess we'll go for the type. I'll avoid a Rainbow Orb for now, and we'll get the type orbs just to go ahead and give the support type buff to the rest of the rotation. So now Nova's at 159, PIKKON's at 180. Nova is another character, by the way, that is on Worthy Rivals, is he not? So, like, that's just one more character we potentially could slide in there that would share a lot of those same links with, you know, Nail and Piccolo and stuff like that. So, we're starting to get some characters ramping up that are going to be good in that way. All right, so we were not able to get a Rainbow Orb for PIKKON, so no 50% chance to dodge right here. I mean, that's fine. His defense is still high enough. So, yeah, see, like, 2 mil right there? It's pretty bad. I mean, but with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku on rotation, that at least is a super effective against all types. So it's much better than it could be, right? But still, like you can see how PIKKON is going to lag behind a little bit in terms of his offensive firepower. I mean, he does still have the ability to, like, lower attack and all the other things. He's definitely a good unit. He's definitely good. Like, I don't know if I'd quite have him on, like, the very, very top tier with some of these other recent TURs or something like that, but PIKKON is not some character that I'm just, like, gonna completely lambast and, like, toss him in the garbage or anything like that. Like, PIKKON is definitely a fairly decent unit. Okay, so I feel like we've seen, honestly, probably enough of them. Like we know just exactly how good that boy is. Let's go ahead and end it off. I mean, this team, I really enjoy this team. Angel Golden Frieza's his Otherworld Warriors / Revived Warrior team is really nice. You can get some huge firepower in here, right? With, having a rotation of the two Friezas together. We can get Gogeta in here, PIKKON, a lot of really powerful units are capable of being used on this team. And then, of course, Angel Golden Frieza, the damage he puts up is just insane. Like these two together, sharing all 7 links, attack, defense, all of it is just really good. They're really powerful. So, again, let me know what you guys think of our boy PIKKON. I would give him a very, very solid grade. I don't think summoning for him is really the best thing to do, even on Global, though. I mean, if you cannot beat Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road, PIKKON is definitely a unit that will help you a lot for that, right? Like, both PIKKON and Janemba, I think, are going to be great Super Battle Road units. So that's definitely a big thing to sort of keep in mind, right? So let me know what you guys think of our boy PIKKON. I will go ahead and get to grinding and get him to full level 10 links, and we'll take a look at him again. But so far, he definitely is a very, very solid unit.